new moons. Before we get started with today's episode, I just want to kind of go over why there's going to be some new and I think exciting updates for the majority of you. And I'm going to try to remember everything because I didn't write any of this down and I'm in the middle of working right now. So I feel like half of me is focused on this and the other half is focused on the work I need to get done. But I want to first thank the listeners, new and old, who understand that when you are creative, that there might be many different aspects of you. There's going to be people that want me to strictly focus on teaching you about manifestation. You like the way that I teach it versus maybe how somebody else teaches it. And I appreciate that. But if you are not okay with my growth, then a manifestation podcast is not for you because you are not ready to grow yourself. And those of you who get it, you get it. Just like I've always said many times, my show is for who it's for. Just like my tarot readings, when I do a collective reading, it's for who it's for. It's not a personal reading. And I'm never going to apologize for that. I'm not going to apologize for continuing to grow. I'm not going to apologize for taking something that I wasn't even aware I knew how to do and doing something with it. Because so many people talk about wanting to manifest this amazing life, but they do nothing with the skills that they already have. And I've heard everything from, just use just your voice. Don't use variations of your voice, although many artists do this all the time, especially songwriters, because you hear the melody, but you're not a singer. You're not a trained singer. And as somebody who has known many trained singers in my lifetime and even got to sing with a lot of them, I never wanted to be at the forefront other than podcasting. That's where I'm at the forefront. And that's where I'm going to stay. Lua Nova is not going anywhere. Court of the New Moon is too much fun for it to go anywhere. So although I hate that I don't always get to do it as much as I want, I enjoy doing it. That's another creative side of me. And it's a parody. It's not supposed to be serious. Lua Nova is not really supposed to be serious because manifestation is supposed to be fun. And as somebody who thought of all of my affirmations, and my mother reminded me, has actually been writing since I was a child. This is simply another facet of who I am. The reason why every single one of my songs starts with Goddess Mode activated is that is another version of my highest self speaking. That's it. But I don't have to apologize, and I'm not apologizing. I'm simply saying that to the people who have an issue with the fact that I incorporate my music into my podcast. Well, then you need to go find another podcast, or you can start your own. And that will be the last time that I address that. The next thing I want to talk about is today's episode is also a celebration of life. I am going to try everything I can to get through this without crying because I have a lot that is making me emotional today. Pisces rising here, so that sometimes takes over. My Virgo sun is begging me to not get emotional. Like, we have got to stay focused. Okay. But my aunt passed away recently, and I mean very recently, within the last few days. And even saying that out loud, my brain just can't. I'm sorry. I'm just struggling to not get emotional, but the circumstances around her death are, really dark, and I'm never going to talk about it on my show because it's just too much. I'm never even going to talk about it on my Patreon, but she was deserving of a different ending. And so there's a song that I originally wrote about my manifesting love and my own happily ever after all I've been through. And that song is all hers now. That song, Happily Ever After, which is the last song on my upcoming album, that's her song now. Okay. And I know that she is encouraging me to not focus on sadness or anger. And it's really hard not to, especially when you're a witch and you are capable of shifting energy and moving energy, and you're really capable of a lot of things. But I'm going to push that energy into my work. So that is what I'm going to choose to do. But I just want to ask you guys to, even if you're just moving your shoulders, even if you are just, you give it a little bit of a head bop, a little, if you want to get up and dance, that would mean a lot to me, because today we're celebrating my aunt. We're celebrating her. Her name was Rosa, and I jokingly always called her my Aunt Rose. That's how I would say it. And she inspired me so much, because like me, she came from nothing and she really made a life for herself. And, at least now I know that Hoshi has yet another person that he gets to hang out with. Since she didn't get to take her dog with her, but that's okay. 'Cause she can take care of Hoshi for me. The next thing I want to talk about is also making me a little bit emotional, but I am officially a registered songwriter for BMI. Now, if you are familiar with BMI because you also are a songwriter, singer, anything in the music industry, then you know why that's a big deal. Because I was like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, guys. I've just now started writing. Yes, I've been around many people in my lifetime that, like I told you guys, my ex-husband is an actual musician. So he is a trained singer, all of the above. And obviously I was paying attention more than I thought I was, but all of this is me, but it's also you. It's also the support that I receive nonstop. It is people who don't know me encouraging me. It is other afro-latinas saying that they needed to see representation and they needed to hear it more than see. Well, this is an audio podcast, so they needed to hear it. But many of you know what I look like. That's me on the logo of my podcast. That's also me on TikTok. That's also me on the album cover. So yeah, you know what I look like, but it's more than that. There isn't a lot of representation for Afro-Latinos in general. When it comes to the Latin community, we are always left out of the conversation, and I refuse. I have never been somebody who's going to allow anybody to put me in a corner. You're not going to put me in a box. You're not going to put me in one category. And I'm definitely not going to allow you to do that to my new moons. The entire point of my brand, Lua Nova, is about having a voice and giving a voice to people who feel like they didn't have one. And I don't mean just Afro-Latinos and Afro-Latinas. I mean, yes, the Latin community. I mean, women who, like me, overcame an immense amount of violence from men, or people who, like my aunt, ended up trusting the wrong people and manifested this beautiful life. And it still didn't turn out the way it should have. It's for people who quietly manifest, quietly do spells, and they don't get to be like I am. And maybe they want to be a witch, but they are terrified of that idea. Or all of the above is teaching people what it means to be free, because that's something I think I'm always going to want to manifest first. Freedom, peace and freedom. When people are like, well, I want to manifest a Ferrari, or I need these particular types of Jordans, I'm like, I mean, that's okay, I guess, but none of it will make you happy. None of it will make you feel at peace. None of it will heal you. And healing is an important part of what I do. And, I just want to say thank you. Even if my music isn't for you, the support is the thank you, because there's a lot of podcasts in the world. There's a lot of manifestation podcasts in the world, and choosing mine means a lot to me. So today's a celebration. You are about to get your regular collective reading, and then hopefully you're going to get up and shake that ass. And from now on, you will be hearing my music in every episode, because it is now going to become part of a segment. I have a lot of songs that I've written. So far, I have written almost 30 songs. And some of, obviously there's some that haven't come out yet, because my album, Ethereal Pop Alchemist, comes out April the 1st, and the 4 singles that are available from it are just a small part of what I've been working on. Okay. Now I can tell you there are 2 other projects, and I will just leave it at that because I think in this episode I didn't say too much about it. And I already know that there will be another project in the future coming more towards the end of 2026. So more on that another day, but from now on there will be a segment that is the dance break of the episode. And when it comes to your chakras absolutely love when you move around. So that is what I'm encouraging you to do, is there will be a dance break. Those of you who are like, none of this music is really my vibe, I support you, but it's not my vibe, feel free to fast forward if it's just not your thing. I get it. And I, on the other hand, listen to every genre there is. It does. Sometimes I just want to hear meditation music. Sometimes I want to listen to an old country song that's one of my favorites. Sometimes I want to listen to samba. It just depends on the day. It really does. And honestly, most of the time I'm listening to audiobooks. So Audible, hit me up. I would love to be one of your narrators. I think I have the voice for that. At least I don't have to use technology to go be over my voice, to have an overlay of my voice. I can just use this voice. I already have the microphone Audible, but which I'm not recording from right now. I'm recording from my phone because I knew that when I did this part of the episode that I wanted it to be from my phone because I originally started recording from my phone. So I just wanted to say all of that. I think I covered everything. You will hear, the new segment going forward. So it's not going to be in this episode, since you get to hear the whole album in this episode. It will be after, and it'll just be one song that is already either available or about to become available for you to stream. Okay. And I want to thank BMI and all of the other companies that I am currently working with that have made the process of distributing my music a lot easier than I thought it would be. And I want to say thank you again. So, all right. I have said thank you 100 times. I even cried. So there you go. Let's get started. Bonjour, new moons. I am Josie the Mustang, the afro-latina goddess of witches, the ethereal pop alchemist, and you are aligned with the frequency of the Lua Nova podcast. And in today's very special collective reading, this isn't just any collective reading. This is one for the Virgo full moon. So, new moons, what I have done is I have taken part of my tarot cards here, and I position them, or I should say I chose them based on the new moon's energy. Okay, so the new moon will be April the 1st. You will be hearing this episode on March the 30th. And we are finally out of retrograde season. And Virgo and Gemini, this one has been a lot on us. Okay, so what you are hearing me already do is I am already shuffling so that we can jump right in and get right to your reading. And after the reading, I have a very special gift for you all, my new moons. First of all, I want to thank you for streaming my music. But I also do, by the way, need to talk to you about the updates to my website. So I'm going to do that at the end of the show. But I want to tell you that towards the end of this show, right after the reading, you are going to get to hear Ethereal Pop Alchemist in full. So you're going to get to hear every single track. It'll be one right after the other. And right there in the show notes, you will be able to see the track list. Okay, now my album Ethereal Pop Alchemist will be available April the 1st. At the time of this recording, you can listen to 4 of the singles from Ethereal Pop Alchemist. Those singles are Cast the Spell, which you did hear a whole episode about, Lucky Girl, which is apparently extremely popular already, Angel Numbers, which is climbing up there, and Happily Ever After. And I can already tell Happily Ever After has a specific type of person that enjoys it. I do write pop and EDM music mainly, so just know, those of you who enjoyed when I dabbled into EDM, that there's a lot more of EDM and trance music coming from me. I will talk more about that in the next few months. But in the meantime, let's jump into your reading. And I need to take a sip of water, so one moment.
By continuing to listen, You are consenting to a collective tarot reading by Josie the Mustang. With over 17 years of experience, Josie approaches tarot with intention and respect. She is not accepting private readings at this time. This message is collective in nature and may or may not resonate. Take what speaks to you and release the rest. Ao continuar ouvindo, você está consentindo com uma leitura coletiva de tarô feita por Josie the Mustang. Com mais de 17 anos de experiência, Josie aborda o tarô com intenção e respeito. No momento, ela não está aceitando leituras particulares. Esta mensagem é de natureza coletiva e pode ou não ressoar com você. Aproveite o que falar com você e libere o resto.
I do need to state something before we jump into today's reading, that when I mentioned that the full moon will be in Virgo, what I meant to say is that it will be in the constellation of Virgo. That is why I chose it for my album release date, is that it will be in the constellation of Virgo. And because I have a Libra stellium, and this pink full moon will be in the sign of Libra. So glamour witches and love witches, this will be a very important and special day for you. And with that being said, let's see what your reading is for this week, new moons. Keep in mind, this is big Venus energy. This is pretty divine feminine energy. Remember, divine feminine has nothing to do with being a girly girl. It has to do with the understanding of what divine femininity is, which is receiving. Okay. So that is our side that knows how to receive our manifestations. Okay. Starting off with not receiving, just holding on to for dear life. The Four of Pentacles. All right, new moons, really? Why are we bringing in this Capricorn energy? Okay, we're not hoarding. All right, Spirit, can you please help me clarify this Four of Pentacles card? Because I get it. I get that we want to have full control, but the whole point of manifesting is to know when to let go of control. All right. Moving on to, I love to see it, the Ten of Cups. Now that is more like it for the full moon. And Spirit, I would like one more card, please. Can you have one more card so we can wrap this story up and see what exactly is the story for my new moons this week? Okay, and we have, come on, why am I not feeling drawn? Come on. It doesn't have to be pretty princess. It just needs to be relaxing. We're sitting crisscross applesauce. I want relaxing energy. What do we have here? Spirit. This is not relaxing. This isn't what I wanted. I'm not feeling relaxed as I'm shuffling here. I'm not feeling drawn to anything yet. Oh, this one's flying out of the deck. This is, oh, okay. Time to make some big decisions. During the full moon is a good time to make big decisions, depending on the moon itself. And the last card is the Two of Wands. So starting off with the Four of Pentacles. Let me see, what am I getting from you, new moons? I'm getting that you're kind of staying away from everybody a lot more than usual lately. What's interesting is that I can tell that this is extroverted energy. That's not like you to stay away from everybody. You have a lot on your mind. You've been extremely focused in, I keep seeing typing, so I'm assuming that this is at your job. And I keep feeling this energy of you're masking whatever is really bothering you on this by being like, I'm just going to stay out of the way. Now, I'm not sure if you're having some money issues or if you're concerned about money, but that's what I'm definitely picking up on first with this Four of Pentacles card. And what I would advise you to do is to, and this is funny coming from me because I'm learning this myself, is to know when to relax, know when to stop, know when to reach out to the people that care, that want to hear what's going on with you. Okay. And I think that whatever is going on, it's much more serious than you're letting on. There's something that I can tell hurt you in a way that you're not really fully facing. And it's almost like you're blocking me from understanding exactly what that was. But I'm definitely feeling that you're just like, I'm just going to stay to myself. I'm just going to stay over here. I don't want to share. I don't want to talk to anybody. Everybody sucks. I can't trust anybody. And if you look at the Four of Pentacles, the way that he's hanging on to that money for dear life, I feel like it's not really so much about your finances though. I think that that's your excuse, but it's almost like this fear of yours is creeping up. I think it might be a money wound that you have. So maybe in the past you struggled with money, or people weren't there for you when you needed money. And so you kind of just have this fuck you attitude about it. And I get it. Don't get me wrong, because I think that as a Virgo sun, that I tend to be this way. It's kind of a I'll fix it manner. I definitely pick up on strong Capricorn energy, because Capricorns are already this way. But I need you to put the pen down, step away from your desk, and go do something else. Alright? I would advise you actually to take some time off if you can. Because I think that you're masking whatever it is, and I've said it 10 million times already and had pretty much an entire season about healing. So whatever it is that's bothering you is stopping your healing from moving forward. I can already tell, not only just based on the next card, but based on how you're feeling, that you know that this is a temporary feeling. But if you don't face it, it's not going to be temporary. It's not going to lead to 10 of Cups energy. Okay? And as we move into this 10 of Cups energy, I think that it's important for you to remember, for those of you who are in relationships, that that person has always had your back. They see the best in you. They actually understand what it means to love unconditionally. I think in this day and age, that is almost unheard of. For millennials, for Gen Z, and I don't know, is Gen Alpha old enough to date? I don't know, but them as well. We'll throw them in there too. I think that it's just been generations now of people who don't know how to navigate relationships anymore, and oftentimes don't know what it is that they already have right in front of them. And I don't want you to be so caught up in whatever is bothering you and masking whatever that is and giving this energy of, I got it, I'm just gonna work, I'm just gonna tune everybody out. I don't want that to end up ruining what you have already. Because for many of you, you already have a partner that has your back, that wants to see you succeed, and they don't measure success based on what car you're driving or how much money you made last year. They're basing it on if you are kind to them. Did you remember to make a big deal about their birthday? Things like that. And you are somebody who does do that. You are somebody who's like, I don't know how to bake. Oh, my bad, guys. Sometimes I forget that the dryer's going on in the background, so my recording area is actually closer than it used to be, so my apologies. But I think that you're the type of person who's like, I don't know how to bake, but I'm going to attempt to do something because I want them to feel special. And they feel the same way about you. What I see in them, for those of you who are already in a relationship, is that this is a person who doesn't ask you for a thank you. That they don't ask you for anything. They just want to be there for you. They love you unconditionally, whether you understand that or not. And my issue is that I'm picking up on that you don't understand that. And because you don't understand that, I'm concerned that this 10 of Cups energy will be fleeting. Because if you don't take my advice, I see it kind of going in a way that makes me sad for you. Because I don't want your happy ending to essentially end up being just a fantasy. When it comes to teaching you all about manifestation, it's teaching you that there's no such thing as a limit. You remember in Mean Girls when Katie says the limit does not exist? Because it doesn't. If you're able to think of it, it exists. When I talk to you about Source, who many of you refer to as God, Source created us in their image, okay? And when I say there, it's because I see Source as being a source. It's not male or female. It just is. And so because of that, I think to myself, do you not understand what's in you and what you're capable of. And maybe other witches get where I'm coming from, because we do understand our own power. It's why religious people are so bothered by people like us, because we are very aware of our power. And so when I see my new moons not understanding their own power, I'll be honest with you, it's disappointing. And I'm not trying to be like your mother and say, oh, I'm so disappointed in you, but I am disappointed in the way that you're going about this, because you can do the opposite. Remember, tarot is not set in concrete. I could do the exact same reading on the energy that I'm picking up on and have a completely different outcome, because you did take my advice, because you do understand the severity of you holding back and you not being your most authentic self. Okay. If people don't get it, they don't have to. If they don't want to apologize for how they've behaved toward you, that's not your problem. But you shutting out the very people who love you, I've picked up on this energy before, which makes me wonder if this is the same people that I'm talking about. But anytime I start to feel this exact same reading coming up, that tells me, that there's some of you who still aren't getting it. And I don't like that, because I want the 10 of Cups energy to be that you understand your divine balance, that you understand that there has to be a balance between work and the rest of your life. There has to be a balance between your relationship and your relationship with yourself. Okay, that the 10 of Cups is not just a happy marriage and a happy family, that it is about divine balance. It is literally Libra full moon energy. And so because of this full moon energy, I think that we're going to focus a little bit on the goddess of love, Aphrodite, who very much so expects you to love yourself, to take care of yourself, and not to be selfish, not to be, heartless, but to understand that in order for you to have this amazing 10 of Cups life, that means that you've got to be kinder to how you're treating yourself and how you're treating other people. All right. So with all that being said, let's go to this last card here to close out your reading. The 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands tells me that this decision that you keep making is, I'll be honest with you, I normally aren't going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I don't want you to make this decision right now. I want you to take this full moon energy as time to reflect, as time to think about, is this really the best time for me to be moving forward with what I'm wanting? Or do I need to wait? Do I need to think? Because is this what I really want, or am I just running away from my problems? Because I see that many of you are just running away from your problems. You don't want to face it, because in order to face it, that's difficult. That's painful. It's hard to say, you know what, I'm hoarding money and focusing only on work because I don't want to face my grief. I don't want to face, what my parents did or what my so-called best friend did, things like that. But I advise you, as I see this 2 of Wands, to not make a hasty decision right now. This is not a good time for you to plan something based on emotion. Okay? Because this emotion will be fleeting. And I feel that if you make the wrong step, that you're going to end up losing out on the love of your life. I really do. I really do feel that way. Okay? And I feel drawn to tell you to look for the following symbols when it is time for you to make the right decision, as your way of knowing it's time to make the right decision. The first thing that came in my mind that I immediately saw, bright as day, was the numbers 414. Okay? So that's all I see in my head, 414. So when it's time for you to make this decision that you've been planning, you will see that number and it will let you know, yes, this is the right decision. Yes, this is the right time to make that decision. Okay. Right now, it's really not. It's really not. You're being hasty. You're not opening up to the people who you need to be opening up to. And I'm only going to advise you this one more time. Don't make a decision right now. Okay. Don't do that. Erase that plan and start over another time. Okay. And look for the numbers 414 when it is time to set your plan in motion. Okay. All right, new moons. That is all I'm picking up on for now. Sometimes the messages are super strong. Sometimes they're straightforward. So I try not to force it. All right.
Mueve la colita, New Moons! The following recording is a Lua Nova exclusive. Ethereal Pop Alchemist. Written, produced, and composed by Josie the Mustang. Is scheduled for release on April 1st, 2026. Copyright 2026. All rights reserved. Unauthorized use, reproduction, or distribution is strictly prohibited. Let's dance!
God is more activated and magnetic. No phone to start my day, I watch the sunrise. Good news comes to me daily, it's no longer a surprise. The universe never hesitates, there's never a delay. Everything always goes my way, and with a grin I call it in. Being this powerful is so fun. I say it once and it's already done. Cast a spell, watch it move. My spirit team approves. Angel numbers appear. My wish fulfilled is here. Cast a spell, watch it move. My spirit team approves. Angel numbers appear. My wish fulfilled is here. Being this powerful is so fun. I say it once and it's already done. Cast a spell, watch it move. My spirit team approves. Angel numbers appear. My wish fulfilled is here. Cast a spell, watch it move. My spirit team approves. Angel numbers appear. My wish fulfilled is here. I already knew my dreams always come true. What a beautiful manifestation my life is turned into. And so it is. Goddess mode activated, aligned, magnetic. Every morning starts with a bank deposit pending. Every podcast episode of mine is trending. Treated like royalty everywhere I go. I'm the luckiest girl ever. The universe never says no. Anything I want, right on cue. I call lucky girl syndrome. All my dreams came true. Everything just always works out for me. Good luck is my default. That's how it will always be. I don't hope, I command. Being a lucky girl is my brand. I never even have to try. My frequency is cosmically on high. It always works out for me. It always works out naturally. I'm a lucky girl always. It always works out, you see. My bills are paid. My body is tea. Why am I so lucky? Why does it always work out for me? My puppy and I are thriving. So many beautiful cars I'm driving. I'm the luckiest girl ever. The blessings keep arriving. I don't hope, I command. Being a lucky girl is my brand. I never even have to try. My frequency is cosmically on high. It always works out for me. It always works out naturally. I'm a lucky girl always. It always works out, you see. Stay thankful, stay grateful, stay joyful, stay focused. Lucky girl syndrome is me at my strongest. And so it is. magic holds. Stars always align to guide my way. All my dreams are here to stay. My glow up is so real. I took the time to heal. As above, so below. I'm reflecting on my growth. Sitting quietly under the crescent moon. I'm feeling so aligned, so in tune. As above, so below. I'm reflecting on my growth. I'm resting now. My heart feels so free. My life turned out better than I thought it could ever be. Every star I wish on and every good thing that comes my way makes me feel so grateful for my luxurious life each day. Glow up is so real. I took the time to heal. As above, so below. I'm reflecting on my growth. Sitting quietly under the crescent moon. I'm feeling so aligned, so in tune. As above, so below. I'm reflecting on my growth. The blessings coming from all sides. The universe provides. I'm always so grateful for my spirit guides. My spirit guides. And so and so it is. God is mode activated, aligned, magnetic. No phone to start my day. I watch the sun rise. Good news comes to me daily. It's no longer a surprise. The universe never hesitates. There's never a delay. Everything always goes my way. And with a grin, I call it in. Being this powerful is so fun. I say it once, and it's already done. Cast the spell, watch it move. My spirit team approves. Angel numbers appear. My wish fulfilled is here. Spell, watch it move. My spirit team approves. Angel numbers appear. My wish fulfilled is here. And with a grin, I call it in. Being this powerful is so fun. I say it once, and it's already done. My spirit team approves. Angel numbers appear. My wish fulfilled is here. Spell, watch it move. My spirit team approves. Angel numbers appear. My wish fulfilled is here. I already knew my dreams always come true. What a beautiful manifestation my life has turned into. And so it is. Yeah. God is more activated. Every morning starts with a bang. Deposit pending. Every podcast episode of mine is trending. Treated like royalty everywhere I go. I'm the luckiest girl ever. The universe never says no. Anything I want, right on cue. I call lucky girl syndrome. All my dreams came true. Everything just always works out for me. Good luck is my default, that's how it'll always be. Don't hold back, man. Being a lucky girl is my brand. I never even have to try. My frequency is cosmically on high. It always works out for me. It always works out naturally. I'm a lucky girl always. It always works out. You see, oh, my bills are paid. My body is tea. Why am I so lucky? Why does it always work out for me? My puppy and I are thriving. So many beautiful my frequency is cosmically on high. It always works out for me. It always works out naturally. I'm a lucky girl always. It always works out. You see, stay thankful. Stay joyful. Stay thankful. Stay grateful. Stay joyful. Stay focused. Lucky girl syndrome is me at my strongest. So it is. And so it is. So it is. And so it is. Yeah, it matter, 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 matter. Yeah. Look up at the clock and it's 11:11. Look, it's coming, number ends in 7. 3 saying, baby, it's all in your favor. 4 is calling you to be braver. Angel numbers are signs from spirit. The blessings are flowing and I know you feel it. Pay attention to the numbers you see. Every number has a message, every digit is a key. Ooh, 2 says miracles are near. 1 couldn't even be more clear. Angel numbers everywhere on repeat. Tap into your intuition and the story will complete. Angel numbers are signs from spirit. The blessings are flowing and I know you feel it. Pay attention to the numbers you see. Every number has a message, every digit is a key. Ooh, 2 says miracles are near. 1 couldn't even be more clear. Angel numbers everywhere on repeat. Tap into your intuition and the story will complete. 2 says miracles are near. 1 couldn't even be more clear. Angel numbers everywhere on repeat. Tap into your intuition and the story will complete. And so it is. Goddess mode activated, I'm aligned and magnetic. Kickback, relax, another text pops on my screen. Ding ding, that's money coming to me. I blink blink and my bank deposits looking like a social security number. Grab your drinks, we're about to be outside this summer. This is Empress card energy. This is Prosecco luxury. My chakras are aligned. I'm looking extra fine. Wealth is my frequency. If I want it, it's mine. Ding ding ding, another text from the universe. Ping ping ping, watch the funds disperse. It's safe for me to be financially free. Ring ring ring, money's calling me. Nails done so I can count my funds, looking pretty. High rise apartment overlooking the city. Happiness raises my currency. Moving rich with no sense of urgency. I'm valuable, I'm meant for good things. I deserve all the fortune the stars bring. This is Empress card energy. This is Prosecco luxury. My chakras are aligned. I'm looking extra fine. Wealth is my frequency. If I want it, it's mine. Ding ding ding, another text from the universe. Ping ping ping, watch the funds disperse. It's safe for me to be financially free. Ding ding ding, another text from the universe. Ping ping ping, watch the funds disperse. It's safe for me to be financially free. Ring ring ring, money's calling me. blessings are flowing in, I know you feel it. Pay attention to the numbers you see. Every number has a message, every digit is a key. Two says miracles are near. One couldn't even be more clear. Angel numbers everywhere on repeat. Tap into your intuition and the story will complete. Angel numbers are signs from spirit. The blessings are flowing in, I know you feel it. Pay attention to the numbers you see. Every number has a message, every digit is a key. Two says miracles are near. One couldn't even be more clear. Angel numbers everywhere on repeat. Tap into your intuition and the story will complete. Two says miracles are near. One couldn't even be more clear. Angel numbers everywhere on repeat. Tap into your intuition and the story will complete. And so it is. God is motivated, aligned, magnetic. Yeah. Where's my favorite pen? It's time to grab my notebook. Jot these goals down and lock in. I'm tuning up the negative vibes. I'm staying focused and receiving signs. Happiness is my destiny. Abundance is my legacy. 3 goals, 6 dreams, 9 fantasies. My aspirations are my reality. Locked in, love lots, look high. I'm exactly who I think I am. This aura can be bought. Locked in, love lots, look high. I set my intentions and a gratitude for all I got. Great things are coming, fantastic things are here. This is my moment, my year. 3 goals, 6 dreams, 9 fantasies. My aspirations are my reality. Locked in, love lots, look high. I'm exactly who I think I am. This world can be bought. Locked in, love lots, look high. I set my intentions and a gratitude for all I got. Locked in, love lots, look high. I'm exactly who I think I am. This world can be bought. Locked in, love lots, look high. I set my intentions and a gratitude for all I got. It's not soon, it's all mine now. And they ask what the secret is, I tell them I'm the so it is. Goddess mode activated. Magnet. Pink and red roses. This sunlight start my day. Nobody's dusty sun is still complaining. so it is.
Obrigada, New Moons, for aligning with the frequency of the Lua Nova podcast. And if you enjoyed what you just heard, which is the Ethereal Pop Alchemist album, it is available April the 1st on all major music platforms such as Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, or wherever it is that you listen to music at. Please keep in mind that you can listen to my music for free. You can have a free Spotify account. From what I heard from Pandora, they are still working on making sure that my music will be available for free under their free platform. I'm not too familiar, so don't get me to lying to you. And Audio Mac is another platform where you can listen to my music completely for free. But there's many others, YouTube Music, things of that nature. My YouTube channel that's specifically for my music, it's still being worked on. So that's something that my team does handle. They wanted to handle that, so it's all in their hands now. All right. Enjoy the pink full moon this April the 1st. I hope that you're streaming my music while you are dancing under the moonlight, because that is big Lua Nova energy. And New Moons, the Lua Nova podcast comes out every single Monday on all major podcast platforms. If you are new to my show, hello, I am Josie the Mustang, the afro-latina goddess of witches. I am a practicing witch. Will never be ashamed of being a witch. And I am also half Afro-Brazilian and half Mexican-American and very proud of my culture. So get to know me. Listen to all of the episodes. I know that a lot of you are new, so just go to luanovapodcast.net to learn a little bit more about me and the podcast. Court of the New Moon is the spinoff of Lua Nova, and it airs once a month on a random Wednesday right here. So you don't even have to subscribe to a separate podcast or anything like that. And you can submit your case by going to courtofthenewmoon.com. I want to take a moment to thank all of the people who like to contribute via Venmo and Cash App. You can contribute by simply listening to my music or sharing my show. That is just as big of a contribution to me. But if you want to donate, my Venmo the Venmo username for Lua Nova is @ Lua Nova. The Cash App username is $ Lua Nova Podcast, and that information is in the show notes. If you want more content, such as the music that didn't make it to the album that my Patreon members do get to dance to, you can do so by going over to patreon.com / the Lua Nova Podcast, or you can download the Patreon app and look up the Lua Nova Podcast. All right, New Moons, I will talk to you next week. Ciao, ciao. I know I didn't say, oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say this. Copyright 2025 Lua Nova, all rights reserved. It's in the show notes. I just say it because I don't want anybody, thinking they can touch my stuff. My trademark stuff is almost completed. More on that another time. I think I've updated you enough. I've been talking enough. You see why my voice goes out so much? Now you know why. Because you have Josie, you have a podcast and you're working on music? Yes. This is why I never have a voice anymore. All right. Ciao, ciao.